Sir, in the last video, we discussed very clearly up to LBP number 161. Now, let me go with the 162. So, what is this program? Count fives and win. That is the title of the program. Okay. So, Arun is observed with the prime numbers, especially 5. So, he considered a number to be luckiest if it has the highest number of fives in it. Okay. So, if two numbers have the same frequency of 5, so Arun consider the last occurrence of them to be luckiest. And if there is no 5 in any number, then first given number is considered as a luckiest. So help him to choose the luckiest number. Okay. Sir, 161 completed, I think so. 161 completed. Okay. Yes. Now you can see here. First, let me open some sample test cases, sir, because from that we will get clarity. Okay. So observe carefully. So here, so total, how many numbers are there? 4 numbers in first test case. 544, okay, and 666 is there, and then 645 is there, and then 445 is there. Sir, in these, how many fives are there? 5. Only one 5 is there. Okay, only one 5 is there. In this, how many fives are there? Zero number of fives are there. In this, how many fives are there? Only one 5. In this, how many fives are there? Only one 5. Okay, so return, we have to return the luckiest number. We have to return the luckiest number. So here, maximum number of fives, in which numbers we have? In this number we have, in this number we have, and also in this number. So what is the last occurrence? So 445, hence that is the answer. So in the next case, you can see 5 is there, so 12 is there, 55 is there, and 11 is there. How many fives are there in 11? 0. How many fives are there here? 2. How many fives are there? 0. How many fives are there? 1. In this, what is the maximum occurrence? Double 5. So this is the output. So nothing but we have to count how many fives are there. So in which number we have maximum fives, that will become our result. So I think the concept is clear for you people. Please confirm if the concept is clear. I will go with implementation of this program, sir. Please confirm. Sir, forget about algorithm. Just I am talking about only what you can say example, sir. Yeah, Sonu Kumar, I will update the running notes today. Don't worry. Sir, remaining people, please confirm. Is it clear for you people? Requesting everyone to respond, sir, please. That's what I'm telling. 445, how it is output means, because so 544, how many fives are there? Only one 5. So they are asking maximum number of fives. Okay, sir, he consider a number to be luckiest if it has highest number of fives in it. The number which contains highest number of fives is the luckiest number. If two numbers are having the same frequency of 5, then last occurrence of them is nothing but the luckiest. In this case, first number contains 1 5. Sir, third number contains 1 5. Last number contains 1 5. So last occurrence, not maximum number. Last occurrence they are taking. Clear, Sakshi? Yes. So, sir, it is a bit difficult program, sir, for implementing. Oh, Python implementation is there. 1 minute. C Java implementation is not there. Let me update that one, sir. 1 minute, please wait. Yeah, let me refresh. Yes, let me implement the program in C language first. Sir, what is my first requirement is nothing but integer n comma a of 100, and we have to take I variable, sir, count variable, and double count, special count I am taking. I will explain why all these things are required. X I am taking, and also element. Sir, first we have to read size of the array from the user. Sir, ampersand n. Then we require to read those elements one by one. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So I'm taking scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I. I accepted all the elements. Initially count is equal to 0. Sir, special count is also 0. CC is equal to 0. Sir, for observe carefully, sir. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. This loop is going to drop every time one number. And I am taking x is equal to contains of a of I function. Okay, sir, this a of I function, this contains function is going to return how many fives are there. Sir, contains, it is going to take a number n, and integer count is equal to 0. Sir, while the value of n is not equal to 0, okay, sir, I am going to check whether that digit is 5 or not. If a 5, count plus plus, n is equal to n by 10. Finally, I am going to return the value of c. That means how many fives are there, it will return. So that I am capturing in yes. Now observe carefully. If the value of a count is less than x, yes, here the value of c is nothing but 0, which is less than that. That means what? Your count will become x, latest value, and I am capturing that element. Element will become a of I. That means, suppose if my first number is okay something like sir 445, then what I am doing? Sir, I am calling initially count is equal to 0. Sir, I am calling contains function. It will check how many times the digit is. Is it 4 is equal to 5? No. Is it 4 is equal to 5? No. Is it 5 is equal to 5? Yes. It will return 1. Then the value of x is 1. Is count value is less than x? Yes, condition true. Then your count will become 1, and that element is nothing but sir 445. Like that we are going to check one more time. That means next element. Suppose if next time 455 is there, then how many fives are there, sir? 2. Sir, 2 is less than 1. Okay, sorry, count is 1, 1 less than, how many values are there? 2. Sir, condition is true. Then count will become 2. That element is updated to 455. Like this we are getting. Suppose next time also, if you have sir 551, how many times the 2 available? 2. 2 times. That means a condition is true. Like that we are going to check. Okay, next, observe carefully. Suppose if the value of x is double equal to 0, that means if the element is not available, then I am incrementing count plus plus. Okay, so that means what? Suppose I have given a list like triple one, sir, triple two, triple three, like this I am giving. Okay, that means what? Here 5 is not available, it will return 0. Sir, special count is nothing but 0, that will be incremented. Here also it will return 0, sir, it will be incremented by 2. Here also it will return 0, sir, it will be incremented by 3. How many elements are there? 3 elements. If it is equal to this particular special count, there is no 5 in that. In that case, we have to print first element or not? Yes. For that purpose, I have taken this special counting variable. Sir, beyond that, nothing is there. Finally, we have to check whether that count is equal to the length of the element n. If yes, we are going to print. Okay, if c is double equal to n, special count is double equal to n, I think reverse we have to take. We need to print percentage d comma a of 0. Else, if it is not equal, then latest value, which is nothing but a print of percentage d comma element we have to print. Sir, let me run the code. Is it going to work or not? Oh, no, no sample test cases, sir. Sir, 1 minute, please wait. So let me run the code. Sir, you can see warning. 1 minute. CC we declared, right? Sorry, double equal to n we have to take. Yes, you can see first test case is not passed. Okay, but the second test case is passing. Third test case is also passing. But which answer we are getting? This one. So maybe less than or equal to you have to take. That may be the reason. That may be the reason. Yeah. Sir, all the test cases are going to be passed. This is nothing but how you can able to implement this particular program, sir. Okay, sir, now we need to implement the same concept in Java. Okay, we need to implement the same concept in Java. Let us go with Java implementation. Let us go with Java implementation. Sir, how you can able to implement in Java? Of course, the algorithm is the same. I am selecting Java programming, and here, yes. So here I am going to take scanner class. So I am taking scanner obj is equal to new scanner of system dot in I am taking. So next what we have to do, required variables n is required. Next and after that count, special count x, and then element is required, I is also required. So first let me read size of the array. Next int I am taking. So next we have to read array elements. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Sir, we are going to assign a of I is equal to obj dot next int. Obj dot next int I am taking. Okay, obj dot next int. Next, what we have to do here? So we need to assign c is equal to 0. Sir, cc is equal to 0 we have to take. So next and after that, so what I am doing here, sir, we need to retrieve the elements one by one. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Now I am going to take x is equal to contains function I am calling by passing e of I. So we have to define contains function or not? Yes, sir, I am taking static integer. So contains which will return how many times that 5 is available. Consider count is equal to 0 while the value of n is not equal to 0. So if the value of n percentage 10 is equal to 5, count plus plus, and n is equal to n by 10. Finally I'm going to return the value of n. Finally I'm going to return the value of count, that is c. Sir, now I'm going to capture the count value. Sir, now I am checking whether c value is less than or equal to x. If x, if yes, x will become count, then I am going to capture that element a of I. This process will keep on repeats. And if x is double equal to 0, that means if that element is not available, I am incrementing a special counter. Sir, finally we have to check system dot out dot println of so I am going to check the value of double count. If it is equal to n, so then I want to print a of 0. Otherwise, I want to print the element whatever you have captured. That's all. Let me run the code. Is it working or not? So system dot in, not int. So a of I is not declared. So integer a is equal to new integer of n I am taking. Yeah, I didn't declare. Sushant, no, we have written the function. You can see here, contains function I have written by manual. It is not a predefined function. Okay. After clarifying the doubt, please give me confirmation. Here element is not initialized. That's why it is telling some problem. Okay, let us take element is equal to -1. Okay. So less than or equal to only we have taken. Yeah, reverse case, maybe it is printing. Yeah, of course, it is working for strings, but first preference will be given for local methods. Okay, Sushant, first preference will be given for local methods. Yes, what is the problem here? 1 minute. Contains function n percentage 10 is equal to 5, return count. So a special count element, better take it as 0. Then count is equal to 0, special count is equal to 0. We accepted the elements. For I is equal to x is equal to contains of a of I. If c less than or equal to, sorry sir, not x is equal to c, sir, c is equal to x we have to take. So you can see all test cases are passed, and let us submit the code for final approval. So this is nothing but how you can implement in Java. So let me go for Python implementation. I want to solve this program in Python. If possible, we will try to reduce the code at least in Python. Okay. Yeah. See, first it will give priority for local function. First it will check whether it is working. Yeah, predefined predefined contains function will work only for strings, because the argument for that is only for strings. Okay, Sushant. Right. So let me implement the program in Python. So first I am going to read n is equal to int of input. Int of input I am taking. So next we have to take a list, sir. So I am taking int of I. For each I value in input dot split I am taking. So next what we have to do, count is equal to 0. Sir, special count is equal to 0. For each I value in list, one by one element we are taking. So first x is equal to str of I dot count of 5, because automatically it is going to return how many 5s are there. So but make sure it will work only for strings. That's why you have to convert your number into strings, sir. Now I am checking whether the value of c is less than or equal to x. If yes, c is equal to x, then that element will become I. That element will become I. Okay. So next and after that, by mistake, if x is equal to 0, then special counter is there, right? I am incrementing that. Finally, if that special counter is double equal to n, so we are printing that element. We are printing that element. Otherwise, sir, we are going to print the first value which is located in L of 0. So let me run the code. Sir, it is not working. Maybe what is the problem here? C is equal to element is equal to I am taking. If x is equal to 0, counter plus 1. If count is equal to element L of 0. Correct only, right? So 544, 455 latest value it has to consider. It is counting only for first value. Sir, please cross check any error in this. Yeah, sorry, here if it is not equal, then we have to print element, right? If it is equal, we have to print in reverse direction. If it is equal, we have to print E of 0. If it is equal, we have to print L of 0. Okay. If it is not equal, then we have to print elements. This is the case. Let me run. Yes, perfectly working, and submit the code, sir. No. That is separate concept, Pratik. So here, what is a condition? This one. So that condition is different from another condition. See, we are checking one is less than or equal to or not. Another one is it equal or not. If it is less than or equal to, greater than means else part you can take. But equal to is a separate condition. That's why we have to take a separate condition, sir, for equality purpose. This one you are asking, Pratik? Sir, in the question they have asked, okay, if no element is having, then we have to print the first element. Like that they have asked in the question. You can see here. Okay. So, and if there is no 5, and if there is no 5 in any number, then first given number is considered as luckiest. Clear? Right. So, yeah. Let me go for the next challenge. What we have here is LBP number 163. So what is this program? Find single number. Okay, write a function that accepts an array of numbers where each number appears 3 times. Each number is appeared 3 times except for one which appears only once. So, and find that unique number in the array, return that element. Okay. So we will open some test cases so that we will get some clarity on that. Okay. So let us have a look once. Sir, here 4 is the array size. So elements are nothing but 2, 2, 3, 2. In this, you can observe 2 is repeated 3 times, but 3 is repeated only 1 time. That element you have to print. Similarly, here 0 is repeated 3 times, 1 is repeated only 3 times, 99 is repeated 1 time. So we have to print 99 like that. Okay. Sir, clear? Sir, is the concept is clear? Forget about implementation. We can write that. Sir, is the algorithm is clear for you? Problem statement? Please confirm. Everyone, please confirm. Right, sir. Let us see how we can implement. So what is the first step? we have to read an array first. Okay, so we have to read an array first. So I am taking integer n and a of 100 I. So I am taking first size of the array, which is nothing but ampersand n. Then we need to read the elements I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Then I am taking scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I, like that. Fine, I accepted all the array elements. So some other variables may be required. Let me take j and some temporary variable t. So I have to compare the elements with the remaining elements. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So now I'm going to compare with the remaining elements, and let me take that temporary variable is equal to 0 initially. For j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus, I am taking the elements in the same array. If the value of I is not equal to j, at the same time, if a of I is double equal to a of j, if this condition satisfied, t plus plus I am taking, that means count plus plus. So if the element is repeated, the value of t will be greater than 1 or not. Yes. Okay, now I am going to check. Suppose if the value of t is equal to 0, that element is not available in the next list. Such type of elements I want to print. Okay, such type of elements I am trying to print. A of I. So that means what? Suppose if my elements are, sir, 2, 3 and then 2, 2. First I am taking this one and I am comparing. Is it equal? No. Is it equal? Yes. T will become 1. Is it equal? Yes. T will become 2. If t is equal to 0, then only we have to print. Next, 3 is equal with 2. No. Sir, then t will become 0 only. Then 3 is equal to 2. No, t will become 0. Loop completed. If t is equal to 0, it will print that 3 will be printed. Next, it will take 2. Is it equal? Yes, t will become 1. Then it won't print. Like that, it is going to check, sir. So just we are finding the unique value. Beyond that, nothing is there. Let me run the code. Yes, success, and submit the code for final approval. Yes. Sir, now I want to implement the same logic in Java, sir. Let me go for Java implementation. I want to solve this program in Java, sir. Let us take Java implementation. So I am taking scanner obj is equal to, I am taking new scanner of system dot in, I am taking. Then integer n, array is required, ij variables and then temporary variable. So first I am reading size of the array. Next int I am taking. So I have to create an array. A is equal to new integer of n. Now we are reading array elements. I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So a of I is equal to obj dot next int, like this we have to take. Then for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Then for j is equal to, before that temp value I am assigning to 0. For j is equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. So what we have to do? If the value of I is not equal to j, at the same time a of I is double equal to a of j, means count plus plus. Finally, if t is equal to 0, it is the unique element. I am printing that element. If more than one is also available, it will print. But of course, in the test cases, more than one element is not available. 1 minute, obj dot next int. Yes, all the test cases are satisfied. So this is nothing but how you can implement in Java, sir. Next, I want to go for Python implementation. How you can able to solve this program in Python? Let us have a look once. So in Python, we have predefined functionalities are there. Using that, we can solve. N is equal to, I am taking int of input. Okay, n is equal to, I am taking int of input. Okay, so n is equal to int of input I am taking. and my list is equal to, sir, int of I for each I value in input dot split. Now observe carefully. Anyway, we have to declare t is equal to 0 for I in L, for I in list. So if t is equal to, I am taking list dot count of I. If it is available only one time, it will return 1. If t is double equal to 1, it is available only one time. Just I am trying to print that element. That's all. Yeah, please, Shushant. I think you are using collection, right? You are putting the elements into collection. Yeah, please go ahead. Yes, but of course, one entry will be there, right? Suppose if you are giving 3 2s, it will take only 1 2. Okay, but how you are going to identify that duplicate unique element? You can't apply. Clear? So they are asking unique element. You need to ignore duplicates. But at least one time duplicate element will be there. I mean, duplicates it won't allow, but single time entry will be there. Clear? It won't work out. So this is nothing but how you can implement this program. Please confirm. Do you have any doubts up to this? Yeah, you can think. If you are getting other logics, no problem. Okay. Right, sir. So let me go for the next program. What we have here is LBP number 164. Update every element. So implement a program to update every element in an array with multiplication of previous and next numbers in the array. We have to multiply previous element and the next element in the array. Okay. So directly I'm going for implementation. First, let me see some examples. I think it is a very easy program only. Just have a look once. Yeah, you can see here. So 6 elements are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sir, we should not have a look once here. So 1 into 2, which is nothing but a 2. Sir, yeah, 1 into 2. This is nothing but a 2. Sir, this 2 is nothing but 1 into 3 is nothing but a 3. So in the place of this one, you have to take 2 into 4, which is nothing but 8. Sir, in this place, we have to take 3 into 5, 15. In the place of 5, you have to take 6 into 4, 24. So in the place of 6, we have to take only 5. So because after 6, there is no element, we have to keep as it is. Okay. And here also you can see, if we have 10 20, okay, 30 40. So what we have to do? Sir, 10, there is no previous element, that's why. So 20 we have to replace. In the place of 20, 10 into 30, which is nothing but 300. Okay. In the place of 30, 20 into 40, that is nothing but 80, 800. Then 40, sorry, not 40, 30. So like this we have to take. So please confirm, is the logic is clear for you? Yeah, please confirm, is the logic is clear? Is the example is clear? Yes, have a look once. Suppose if we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Every element is replaced with multiplication of previous two numbers. Here there is no previous number. That's why 2 into empty, that is nothing but 2. This element is replaced with previous two numbers multiplication. 3 into 1, 3. This number is replaced with multiplication of previous two numbers. This number is replaced with multiplication of two numbers. This number is replaced with multiplication of two numbers, like this. Sir, everyone please respond. Clear? Yeah, so let me implement this code in C language. So integer n I am taking, so we have to read an array, and I we need to take. Okay, so next, observe carefully. Scanf percentage d comma ampersand n I am taking. So for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So I am reading the elements like percentage d ampersand a of I. One by one element we are reading. So next, what we have to do, we need to print the first element, like sir, printf, observe carefully. Printf percentage d, I think in the place of a of 0 we have to print a of 1. Next, I is equal to, okay, next I is equal to 1 we have to take. So I less than, last element you have to ignore, I plus plus. So how to print the element? Printf percentage d comma followed by space a of I minus 1 into a of I plus 1, like this we are taking. Okay, next, so printf percentage d, at last we have to print a of n minus 2 because last before elements. So let me run the code. Yeah, your output is something like a of I into a of I minus 1 into a of I plus 1. Sir, is it correct? I is equal to 1, I less than n minus 1. Yeah, here there may be a chance of space. Yes, space problem is there. Oh, again space is not coming. Sorry, in the scanf I have given. In the printf you have to provide space. Yes, all the test cases are satisfied, and let me submit the code. So you can see all test cases are satisfied. Now let me go for Java implementation. So how you can able to implement this program in Java? Let me take Java implementation. So I'm taking first scanner class, scanner obj is equal to new scanner of, I'm taking system.in. Next, integer n is equal to obj dot next int, and I'm taking I. So integer a is equal to new integer of n I'm taking. So for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So a of I is equal to obj dot next int I'm taking. So next we have to print the first element, right? So I'm going to take a of 1 and plus followed by space. Then for I is equal to 1, I less than n minus 1, I plus plus. So system dot out dot print of, so a of I minus 1 into a of I plus 1. So then we have to give some space. That's all. Finally, system dot out dot, so print of a of n minus 2. That's all. So let me run the program. Is it going to work or not? Yes, perfect, and submit the code. So now let me implement the code in Python. Let me go for Python implementation. So how you can able to solve this program in Python? So you have to read the value of n and list L is equal to, so int of I for each I value in input dot split. Now, so what is our next requirement? So we have to take, we have to print first element L of 1 comma end is equal to space. Next, for I in range of 1 to n minus 2 we have to take, and I am printing L of I minus 1 into L of I plus 1 comma end is equal to empty. Then finally we have to print L of minus 2 you can take, right, because that will be the last element. Let me run the code. Your output 2 3 8 15, one element is not considered. N minus 1 you have to take. Let me check. Is working perfectly, and submit the code. So why we are printing the first number separately, in the sense first number last number, there is no alternative, right? See, if you take this, sir, we are taking first element separately because there is no prior element to that. That's why 2 I am printing manually, and the last element after 6 there is no element, so we have to print 5 as it is. Remaining elements you can take multiplication. So clear? Sir, please confirm, is this concept is clear for you? Requesting everyone to respond. Yes. So next one, let me go for the next one. Sir, it is a easy program only. Third largest and second smallest number. So for this sum of given an integer array and an integer n denoting array length as an input, your task is to return sum of third largest and second minimum element in the array. Okay. Yeah, we can take that one, but we need to write in the logic, means again one more if condition we have to take, right? That's why that better to print separately. That will be time is going to be reduced, right? Okay. So if I is equal to 0, you have to multiply directly. Yeah. So this one is nothing but what is a logic. First we have to sort the array, then we have to calculate third largest. So first largest is nothing but a of n minus 1, second largest is n minus 2, third largest is n minus 3 plus a of sir first smallest is nothing but a of 0, that is 1 minus 1, second largest is nothing but 2 minus 1. Okay, like this we have to take. This is nothing but first we have to sort the array and then you have to perform. So I think in LBP somewhere in 110 we have performed sorting order. Sir, same program I am taking here. Otherwise, 1 minute, somewhere maximum and minimum element program is there. Yeah. So here also I applied sorting technique. Same thing I am taking here. Yes, you can see here. So here in C language, so I am printing a of n minus, okay, a of n minus 3 plus a of 2 minus 1. That's all. So let me take this C language code. Is it going to work or not? Let us run the code. 1 minute. Expected output. What is this? Sorry, we need to take 165. So let me take C language implementation and let us run the code. Yes, perfectly working. So same logic we have to implement in Java also. So a of n minus 3 plus a of 2 minus 1. Here also L of n minus 3 plus L of n minus 1, 2 minus 1. So you try to implement by yourself. So clear up to this, please confirm. So that's all about today's session. Remaining things we will continue tomorrow, sir. Okay. I will update the running notes within a few minutes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I will inform you in the group, sir.